Hi everybody, what's going on? Today I am going to do a first time mom tag. I tag myself naturally. I always tag myself. But I got the idea to do this tag from a YouTuber called JK Mommy, and I wanted to give her a little shout out because she asked me to check out her video and I thought it was really cool. And this was the video that I just happened to see first that I thought was really interesting. And so I decided to do it myself. And so here it goes. Question number one. Are you a working mom or a stay-at-home mom? I am. If you are, guys, I'm sure you're familiar with me. If you are subscribed to my channel or you watch me often, you guys know that I am a stay-at-home mom full-time, but I am a full-time student. And so that is just like having two jobs. Well, actually three, because I'm a housewife, and then I'm a stay-at-home mom, and then I am a full-time student. And so all of those hats has their list of jobs that I have to do. So I'm a very busy person. Next question. Would I have it any other way, working versus staying at home? I would prefer to stay at home only because I know that Viola's getting the best care that is out there, because I mean, let's just be honest, nobody can take care of your baby better than you can. But you know, some people are just not financially able to do that. And so I really do respect mothers who go back to work at 4 weeks, 6 weeks postpartum, because I would be going crazy if I had to leave my child that young to go be on somebody's job. Like, it's not going to happen. You know, there are some sacrifices that my husband and I had to do in order for me to stay at home. We live significantly below our means, you know, primarily so that we can afford for me to stay home. So there are some luxuries that we do not enjoy, you know, right now, because we chose, you know, for me to stay at home with Viola. Number two, with Viola being premature, I probably would have got fired anyway, because in the first month of Viola's life, I was going to the doctor literally every week. So, I mean, and it was just constant. I would have like 3 or 4 doctor's appointments a month. And so most employers are not really understanding when it comes to that stuff. So when it comes to taking care of baby and doing things, I would prefer. But if I just had to go to work, you know, if it was a decision between us getting put out on the street and me going to work, I would go to work, you know, and I would just put her in daycare. But I would be on their behinds like white on rice, honey, because, you know, I don't play that. Because some daycares are not all that, you know, great when it comes to taking care of kids. And so I would be on, they know, you know, don't play with Mrs. Roper, baby, make sure she's taken care of. So yeah, I would definitely wouldn't have it any other way. I love being a stay-at-home mom. Next question. Do you co-sleep? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Only because I rather do that versus to fight with her. Her as in Viola. For instance, like last night, I usually do the sleep training thing when she gets up for her night feeding to put her down. I let her self-soothe and sleep by herself. But last night particularly, for whatever reason, the baby monitor was on the wrong channel, because they have an A channel and a B channel. Well, apparently the baby monitor was on channel B, and I did not hear her crying. And so who knows how long she was crying. My husband just happened to get up to go to the bathroom, and he heard her screaming. And so I wasn't even going to deal with, you know, the whole sleep training thing. I just let her, I made her bottle and let her snuggle with me in the bed, and we just went to sleep. After she drank her bottle, she went to sleep with me, because I felt so horrible, you know, and I should have known something was going on, because when I'm sleeping too good, something ain't right. I should have known something was going on. But I don't plan to do it often. But if she's sick, or since she was so upset, you know, I was like, I'm not going to go through this whole song and dance of doing the sleep training thing, because it might be a little much, with her being so upset, because she was crying and nobody heard her. Anyways, um, what is my must-have gear for baby? My must-have gear for baby is the infant carrier. I have the Safety First baby carrier, and that thing has been a lifesaver because my daughter does not like her infant seat. It's uncomfortable for her. She doesn't like to be in it. Violet is a nosy child. She likes to look around, look in people's face, look around and see what's going on. And then number two, it makes life easier for me because when I go to the grocery store, I don't have to, the shopping cart is not filled up with my diaper bag and the infant stroller. I can just put the diaper bag in there and, carry her around, and she gets, a tour of the grocery store, and she's quiet, and many times she falls asleep. But lately she's been staying up because she likes to, because people stop me all the time to talk to her. So I love my infant carrier. If I have a boy next time, I'll probably get a blue one because I have a pink one. So yeah, I love the infant carrier. How many kids do you plan to have? Well, husband and I have we said that we wanted 3 more before we had Viola. A month before we got pregnant with Viola, for whatever reason, I just looked for baby names, and I picked out 4 children's names, and that start with the letter V, because my husband is a junior and he does not want a repeat of his first name. And so in honor of my husband, I wanted the first letter of all of our kids' names to start with the letter V. And so I picked out 4 names that are perfect. And so, of course, I'm not going to share them because I don't want them to be stolen. But yeah, Viola was on the list. And so I have 2 girl names and 2 boy names. And so we do plan to have 4 children. Now, if we get blessed, if I win Publishing Clearinghouse, I may have 6. I mean, it all depends on finances. If our finances are good, I would love to have 4 and I'll be done. If I win the lottery, I want 6. Only because, I can, and I have the means and I can hire help and all that stuff. So, yeah. If I win the lottery, I'll have 6. If, once I graduate from school and I have a career and everything, 4 is enough. Date night. How many date nights do we have per month? Well, we have 1 date night per month. I don't even call it a date night. It's a date day because my mother-in-law is like, she loves her sleep and she doesn't want to watch, she doesn't want to keep the baby overnight, and I wouldn't even let my baby go overnight anyway. But my mother-in-law does keep our baby during the day. She keeps her from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And she just kept her last Saturday for the whole entire day. And so yeah, so we have once a month we have time to ourselves, and we just do whatever. We go out to dinner, we hang out, go to, well, sorry, I don't know where that came from, but yeah. So yeah, once a month. What is Viola's favorite TV show? She doesn't have a favorite TV show. She just likes anything that engages her. But I usually put on like educational, like baby stuff. She loves VeggieTales, because I introduced her to VeggieTales because it's faith-based and it has vegetables, and they're loud, and they're very colorful with all of the vegetables. So it captures her attention for a good 10-15 minutes. She'll sit and she'll watch VeggieTales. And so she's recently started to watch the Mickey Mouse Club, or Mickey Mouse, or whatever, Baby Mickey Mouse. So she likes that too. Name one thing you bought that you never used. I didn't really buy anything for Violet. The only thing that I didn't really use that much is the baby swing, because she fell out of it twice, and so I told my husband to throw it in the trash, and that was given to me by someone, and it went in the garbage because she kept falling out of it, so it was defective in some weird way, I don't know. but I didn't buy anything that she did not use because we, like I said, we live under our means and we have limited space, and so I couldn't buy a whole lot of wants. I just kept it simple to a whole lot of needs, and so yeah. Child's favorite food. Anything that I put in her mouth, pretty much. She doesn't have a favorite food. She eats whatever I give her. How many vehicles do you, your spouse and I have? Does my husband and I have? We only have one vehicle right now. My husband actually is in the process of looking for another vehicle, but it's just like a point A and point B car. That's just something that you don't particularly care. That's not your favorite vehicle, but you just need a car because you need a car. And so my husband is definitely looking to get within the next couple of months, if he can find something in our price range. He's looking for a small car, so that I can get my car back, you know. But next year, especially if we have 2 children, I will be getting a minivan. And I don't care what anybody says because I've always wanted a minivan. And yeah, I'm getting a minivan because I just can't do that climbing in the seats. I'm only 5'2", so I can just walk right in a minivan and do what I have to do and walk out. So yeah, I love minivans because of the space and just the convenience of it. Um, how much weight did you gain during and after your pregnancy? I gained 16 pounds during my pregnancy, and I'm sure I gained like 20 after. Pretty sure I gained 20 after, only because I was so sick my entire pregnancy. I couldn't eat jack, couldn't eat nothing. After my pregnancy, everything came back to normal, so I just started eating, normally. Some more than others. I mean, sometimes I would eat a little bit more than I was supposed to, but the only reason why I gained 20 pounds, I don't even know if it's 20 pounds for sure. I know I've gained a significant amount. I know I've gained weight after having her, because of how things fit and my appearance. And so I'm working on that as we speak. I work out, not necessarily work out, but I do walk 2 miles a day. And when I get like a block away from my house, I'll run the rest of the way. So that is my workout. I can't really do anything like with videos and stuff like that because my child will not allow me to, and so she will scream the whole time. So taking for a walk is perfect for us. What is my dream family vacation? Disney Resort. My vacation without kids, I would love to visit Hawaii. Really, really love to visit Hawaii. How has life changed since becoming a mom? My entire existence has changed because I no longer have time to myself. I usually can take my time. Like, if I have an idea, I'll go on YouTube to be like, I want to cook something different today. And I'll spend like an hour or two just looking at different cooking videos, planning what I want to do, But now that I have a child, I don't have that kind of time. And so I have to just think, keep it simple, stupid, and, make simple meals. I don't do all that elaborate stuff that I used to do because I have a high needs child that needs attention, and she has to see somebody. You can't just put her down, even if she's in the bed or in her crib or wherever with her toys and stuff. She has to see a human face or she will throw a fit. So I just, I miss having the privacy that not a private necessarily privacy, but just having time to myself, because I don't have any time to myself at all. Even though I have a husband, my husband only deals with her, very short intervals. That baby belongs to me, and I have her 24/7. And so, it's so funny how I remember my husband, he kept her like all day long on Sunday so that I can do my work. And at the end of the day, he was like, oh, I'm so tired. And I'm like, tired of what? You do anything? He's like, I had the baby all day. And I was just like, so what? But I took her to feed her because he doesn't spoon feed her. I don't know why. I guess he's scared about it. I feed her. I change her diaper. And I give her back to you. So, I mean, all you did was just play with her all day. You know, you didn't do any real work. You know, when you got tired, you went to sleep, she went to sleep. You know, you didn't do no real work. So yeah, it's just funny how they try to, you know, they have them for a few hours and be all tired, and you have them all day and all night, and you still keep going. So yeah, what makes my heart melt? Um, when I come in her room in the morning, or you know, when she wakes up and she just looks at you and she just goes, she has her tongue, you know, she has a lisp. So she smiles, and when I like try to make her laugh, and she'll smile real wide, and all you see is gum. Let me see her gum. And she's like, ding. And she takes her hand and she likes to rub my face. You know, I'm done. I love that. Where do you shop for baby clothes? Um, where do I shop? I haven't really shopped for her. Usually it's Walmart because I'm just buying Pampers, you know, now. Um, but Walmart, that's pretty much it at this point because Violet doesn't need any clothes. And so the only thing that I buy is the undershirts. And I only did that once. I only bought her 3 to 6 month undershirts, and I bought her some socks and, you know, diapers. But if I had to buy like clothes or shoes, a thrift store, consignment store, gently used, baby store, clothes store. That's it. Um, when do you think it's the right time for those, you know, who want to have kids? When is the right time to have a child? There is no right time to have a child. You just have to do it and just deal with it, you know. But I do advise you to you know, it's a lifelong responsibility. Babies are not toys, you know. And I have to say this, you know, please be an adult. Like, I know it's a lot of YouTubers that are teenagers that are having kids or whatever, and I don't condone that at all. And so, and of course, you know, being married, and that's just my personal belief. If you're not married, no offense to y'all, do you? I don't judge nobody, you know, but being in a committed relationship, you know, preferably married, because, you know, that's what the Bible says. And you just do it whenever you can, you know, have kids whenever you can. I mean, it's never going to be a right time, because even if you're financially stable, you will be like, you know, absorbed in your career. You know, I made the decision not to pursue career, like any high powered type careers, because I I enjoy family. And I lived that life where I was working day and night and never slept and never home, and I hated it. I hated being at work more than I was at home, and I did not want that kind of life for my kids. And I grew up like that, where my parents were working most of the time and we took care of ourselves. And so that's not something that I was interested in. And so I picked a career that I could actually, you know, raise my children myself and, you know, enjoy all of the extras like vacations and birthdays and different things like that. So that's the end of the tag. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below, and I'll talk to you guys later.